Om. Respected Shrotas, welcome you all. Salutations to the Lord in you, gratitudes to you, and congratulations to you for being here every day in joining this study of glorious Shastras. We are studying Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, then Nirguda Manasa Puja, then Sankshipta Skanda Puranam, then the Parayanam of Chandogya Upanishad with Sri Adi Shankara Bhashya. Special congratulations to all of us because today Jan 21, 2025, Jan 22, 2024 last year when Sri Rama Bhagavan's Prana Pratishtha happened in Ayodhya. That day, concluding the Adhyatma Ramayana study for 555 days, we started the study of Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana unbroken. So today it's a complete 1 year, even 1 day not stopped. And it should be 365 days, but today it is 366th day because 2024 was a leap year, so 1 day was more. So thus 1 year completely done. Really congratulations to you. All this we are doing to invoke Parambrahma Kripa, Ishvara Kripa, Jaganmata Kripa, Guru Gana Kripa, Devata Gana Kripa, Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa Kripa, so that our Vyaktitva, starting from Loka Sevaka, Dharma Stavaka, Viragi, Bhakta Shishya Mumukshu, Jignasu Shrota Sadhaka Parishrami, Prerita Prashanta Gambhira, Samskrita Bhasha Gnyatrutva, Guru Sevaka, Guru Upasaka, Daivopasaka, Mananakarta, Chintanakarta, Nididhyasanakarta. All these Vyaktitvas get fulfilled in doing what they have to do to reach to the ultimate stage of Atmanubhavi. To get that, by the grace, we are in this job. May seeing this, all the Rishi Munis, Gurus, bless us for the crystal clear picture very soon regarding Sadhya Sadhana, and may they ensure that we are able to do sadhana well and very soon reach the Sadhya, the Paramatma, and become instruments in the hand of the Lord, Guru Parampara, and Shruti Mata. Friends, the first text, Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, third Utpatthi Prakaranam, sixth Sarga we are studying, MUMUKSHU PRAYATNA Upadesha. So here the Upadesha is given. First become MUMUKSHU. For that also you have to do the Prayatnam. Second, having become MUMUKSHU, then you have to do the Prayatnam for the Mukti. What Prayatnam to be done, we are telling you. Vaashishtha is going to tell us. In that direction, if the Prayatnam, the effort is done, the Mukti is guaranteed. And any other way of living life will bind us more and more and won't fetch us the moksha. Let us also be clear about this aspect while we are studying this and the other shastras. Right, friends? So, Vasishthaji's profound, beautiful, sweet teachings. Sri Rama asks a question, and to that, Bhagavan Vasishthaji's very profound answer, important one it is. That's why, slowly, steadily only, we are trying to study to not finish the text but to grasp the thing, knowledge that is given. Shall we try? Let us do it. Prarthana Mangalacharana Shloka for 3-4 minutes. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्वसच्चास्त्राः वेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। ओम तस्मै श्री गुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्। तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यस्संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास वामदेव नारदादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्तभगवत् परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति गुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्तितेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च तस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। तदनन्तरं श्री आद्यशंकर कृत निर्गुण मानस पूजा तदनन्तरं संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण पारायणं तदनन्तरं भाष्य समेत छान्दोग्योपनिषद पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणं मुमुक्षु प्रयत्नोपदेशो नाम षष्ठः सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच श्रीराम उवाच। So friends, we have seen summary yesterday also कि किंचित न उपकरोति अत्र तपोदानं व्रतादिकम्. In gaining the moksha as a pratyaksha karana, tapodana vratadi will not be doing any upakara. Then what is that the pratyaksha karanam for moksha, svabhava matre vishrantim. In the establishment of our identity in our Swarupa Swabhava. Rute. Other than that, Natra Asti Sadhanam. There is no other sadhana for moksha. Therefore, Swabhava Matra Vishranti is equal to establishing in the Anubhuti of our own Atma through the Jnanam and Sadhana is the necessary and sufficient cause for moksha. How do we get this Satmanamurti? Ki sadhu sangama satshastra paratayvatra karanam sadhanam badhanam moha jalasya yada krutrimam. So we are in a krutrima samsara. We have to enter into the akrutrima atmanubhuti. That we ourselves being at our level of ignorance, vasanas, leverage, weaknesses, we cannot. Therefore, the only two things. The sadhu sangama, then satshastra. Sadhu Sangama because sadhus are already experiencing that. They have the love, compassion to guide us. And for them to guide us eternally, from the beginning of creation only, Paramatma himself has manifested as Sat Shastras. So, that eternally staying Sat Shastras, the Nirantara Pravaha Guru Parampara will guide us. And this is sadhanam, and this is what is Moha Jalasya Badhanam. So we are in the moha that we are the upadhi yukta jiva. We are in the moha that the jagat is satya. We are in the moha that when we obtain the jagat, we become sukha swarupa. We become ananta swarupa. We are becoming the mukta swarupa. All these moha jalas, by teaching us through the shastra, the guru will see that they all will badhanam destroy, will get destroyed. And the Sadhu Sangam Satshastra takes us to that Akrutrima Sahaja Atmavastu. So, what's our life's goal, therefore? Hold on to the Satguru who teaches us the Satsastra to reach to that Sat Atmavastu for moksha. See, in this way, we have to become crystal clear in our understanding, in our approach also. ऑल अदर हैज टू बी डिसमेंटल्ड नेति नेति. अब मेरी जिंदगी में लक्ष्य के रूप में स्वभाव मात्र प्रतिष्ठा, साधना के रूप में गुरु एंड शास्त्र सेवा, गुरु सेवा एंड टीचर शास्त्र एंड शास्त्रोक्त ज्ञान अभ्यास. Other than these things, nothing will be there in my life. In this way, the one rejects everything else and takes up only this. Soon he will get the moksha. This स्पष्टता हमें पाना है. इसी के लिए हम इतना तरस रहे हैं, लड़ झगड़ रहे हैं हर दिन इन शास्त्रों का अध्ययन में. And by Guru God Kripa, slowly, first level of delusion is going by the level of understanding. This understanding has to become strong conviction. Then a day should come where we just move in that direction, never to look back towards anything else. If it happens this life, this very year, this very month, this very moment, nothing like that. Sadhu Seva, Guru Seva, from him, the Shastra Dhenam, through the Shastra, the ascertainment of the reality in all its aspects, and through the same Shastra, guided by the Guru, the sadhana to reach to that truth. बस इससे अलावा हमारा कुछ भी किसी से लेना नहीं देना नहीं. That's the meaning of morning what we sign. Gita also. Prabhrajanaha Vyuthaya Prabhrajanti. How wonderful it was, the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad teachings. Quotation by Shankara in his Sambandha Bhashya, refuting or rejecting the Jnana Karma Samuchaya. Badhiya aasa tha na? So this is what clarity. Then when we go to Sadhu, Seva and from him we study Shastra, what is the core essence of Shastra? One liner. हर एक चीज का वन लाइनर अंडरस्टैंडिंग होना चाहिए एंड दैट वन लाइन का फॉर एग्जॉस्टिव अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑल डिटेल्स होना चाहिए. वन लाइनर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द एसेंस ऑफ द गुरुपदेश बेस्ड ऑन द शास्त्र इज व्हाट I am Sat Eva. I am is anything. Me and everything around me is the ultimate Sat Brahma alone. It is Samparigyanam. This is what the essence of the teachings of Shastra. That Samparignyana Matrataha. But by getting that experience of Ayam Sadeva Jantoho na jayate dukkham. For that Jiva Jantu Sadhaka, dukkha will not even be born only. Not only that, Jivan Muktatva Meticha. Now, how many times this mantra should be by hearted more than any other mantras? Ayam sad eva iti samparignata matrataha. Jantor na jayate dukkham Jivan Muktatvam eticha. Jantus, all the dukkha's go away, he will get Jivan Mukti also. Ayam saditi samparignana matrataha. So, Ayam Atma, Idam Jagat, Sarvam. Sarvam hi etad Brahma, Ayam Atma Brahma. So, on the Brahman, I, the Jiva, the Drashta, the Jagat in front of me, Drashya, both are just Kalpita. In all its details, everything Kalpita. Like the snake, in all its details of the hood and body and tail and fangs and hissing and all of that is poison, nothing but Kalpita. So Jagat with its all Nama, Rupa, Parivartana, Kriya, Dravyatva, whatever you say, all that is the power of Maya to project so many things and make us feel that they are real to such an extent that the substrate and the reality is forgotten. So Ayam Sadeva iti Samparignana Matrataha Jantor Najayate Dukkam Jivan Muktatvam Eticha. Ayam Sat Eva iti Eva Samparignana Matrataha. So our focus is very clear. Everything is Sat Brahma. That is reality. Sat is Sat. Other than Sat, everything is superimposed, therefore it is Asat. Therefore, Sadasat Viveka, we have to learn from the Shastra. Chidachit Viveka, Atma Anatma Viveka. Atma is Achit, Anatma is Asat Jada. Realizing that Sad and Achit Atma, Asat Achita, we have to reject. Reject in giving the value, importance, reality to it. That we seek it. No, no more seeking that. Okay. When this was so clearly taught, Rama got it. But the difficulty to him is how, what are the sadhanas to be done, which kleshas we have to go through, tapasyas we have to go through, and variety of distances we have to carry across to obtain this Deva Deva Paramatma. That was Rama's question. Sri Vaashishtha started guiding us. See the Rama's Prashna. Sri Rama Uvacha Samparignatamatreణ Kila Anenatmanatmana Punardosha Nabadhante Maranadhyaha Kadachana Deva Devo Mahanesha Kuto Duradavapyate Tapasa Kena Tivrena Leshena Kiyata Athava. So, O Lord, what you said, I got the summary. What is that? Anena Atmana Samparignata Matrena. Atmana Samparignana means Atmana means by my own self. Atmana Samparignana means as the Atman. Everything is Satswarupa. Only by knowing this. Atmana Anena Samparignana Matrena. Samparignata Matrena means I, by my own effort, when I discover myself to be that Sadvastu to be myself, and everything to be that Sat Atma only, then Punaha Doshaha Nabadhante, the unwanted dukkha, doshas, disturbances won't trouble us. This is what you said, I got. Which are the doshas which do the badha to us? Ki maranadhyaha. So marana, janma, jara, roga, dukkhadi. So janma, jara, roga, dukkhadi, what do you call them? Doshaha or the vikaraha, no more trouble us when we discover ourselves to be the sadvastu, and everything is that. This is understood. स्वप्रयत से आत्मज्ञान से सारे जन्म मरणात् संसार से हम मुक्त हो जाते. Got. But Devadevo Mahanesha, this pure inner self, who is greater than the greatest and the Lord of all lords, Kutaha Durad Vapyate, how much distance I have to travel that I can get him. Tapasa kena tivrena, which are the tivra tapasyas have to do. Kleshena kiyata tava, how much quantity wise kleshas have to go through. Kiyata kleshena, kitna klesh se. केन तीव्रेण तपसा, कौन सा तीव्र तपस्या से, कुथा दूरात, कितना दूर जाने के बाद देव देवो महानेशः वाप्यते, इस देवादिदेव the superiority is obtained. So how much distance I have to cross, what is the how much of the klesha I have to go through, and how much of the tivra tapasyas I have to go through. Tivrena tapasa, kleshena, and then durat, kutaha. So dura means kala, we explained yesterday. Klesha means taking up all the, going through the tough tasks. Tapasa means all the indriyadi, manavadi niyantrana. So the question में भगवान का already answer दिया गया, that it is not far away, therefore distance physical need not be travelled in time also. Then it being our own self, there is not that much tapasya to be done. There is no more kleshas required. We do the tapasya, we take up the klesha, we cross the distances to obtain something other than us. That obtaining something other than us, if it is a micro millimeter distance, that much time it will take. But the self is me, it has not even that much distance to travel, the efforts to put a klesha, the tapasya to done to do the austerities. Yet Bhagavan will give us the sadhanas ki these are the obstacles. When they are removed, you realize yourself as yourself, which is already praptasya prapta. So, no guru, no shastra creates self for us, brings self for us, gives self for us, takes us to the self. Why? We are already that. They only teach us how to remove the obstacles, coverings, because of which we are not able to have that pratyaksha anubhuti that I am that. We are already the Atman. You know? We are self, nobody need tell us. But which self we are, because the self not self are mixed up. That Atma Anatma Viveka they tell us. Atma we know. Everybody says I. Nobody is even the Pashu Pakshi also say aham aham. That's why when you hit it, it runs away, and you call it, it comes. So aham sarvaha sarve jana janan. But that aham, which aham mixed up Atma and Atma, mein, they teach us the Viveka. Tell this which you are considering as Atma, that's not real Atma, that's an Atma. You took that as Atma, that's why you are in samsara. Other than this, this is the Atma. You are already that. You have to do nothing to obtain it. You are already that. The Anatma you remove, what remains is this. That's why Neti is done. That's it. What remains is Soham. Now, Vasishthaji's most important teachings in the next 10-12 shlokas we have to go through. Every one of them are very precious, important. Shri Vasishtha Uvacha. वशिष्ठ कहते हैं स्वपौरुष प्रयत्नेन विवेकेन विकासिना सदैवो ज्ञायते राम न तपस्ना न कर्मभिः. Million times we have to study this till the clarity comes to us, conviction comes to us, and start initiation. Till the clarity comes, one type of delusion overpowers us. Till the conviction comes, another type of delusion comes, covers us. Even after conviction, to take initiative, another delusion. Something or other रोकता रहता है हमको, उसे हमें भगाना है. वही इसलिए गुरु शास्त्र का अनुग्रह उपासना वगैरह से. So, स्वपौरुष प्रयत्नेन, first understand. So Paurusha Prayatna means we have the Purushartha ability given to by us by Lord. And the free will it's called in English. Unfortunately, because of that free will given only, that unlike the animals, we are doing so much adharma and papa to destroy not only ourselves but all the fellow living beings, including nature. The only one being which is a liability to this universe is human being. पशु पक्षी आदि हमारे तरह प्रकृति को नाश करते हैं क्या? दूसरे जीव राशि को नाश करते हैं क्या? We don't see any animals creating bombs or chemicals and destroying everything else. मैक्सिमम द लायंस टाइगर्स जब उसको भूख लगती है 3-4 दिन में एक बार एक ऐसे पशु को मार के खाते. But what about human beings? Because of the free will, wisdom, freedom given, he is misusing them out of his greed, lust for power and bhoga. How much destruction he is doing? Only you and I human beings. If one being goes away from this world is very happy, that is human being only. But if all the humanity is taught the right lesson, भैया तुम इसलिए नहीं आए हो, तुम तो परमात्मा को पाने के लिए आए हो. Not only you have to help the fellow beings also to reach out to the ultimate truth. If the group of thousands of saints and sages which are already doing work, vigorously doing there, if the ordinary humanity also responds to their call, and when we come out of all these selfishnesses, greeds and bhogasaktis, from individual and samashti level, which is the main point Sri Vaashishtha is going to teach in the next 2-3 slokas. If somehow the samashti manushya jati comes out of the artha and kama asakti or slavery, if it just lives outside the life dharma lives and inside for the moksha, the humanity is a blessing to the universe. That's why one rishi realized as long as he is in the body, the whole world is so blessed. Tirthi kurvanti tirthani sukarmi kurvanti karmani satchastri kurvanti shastrani, because of one Mahatma. Modante pitarau nrutyanti devataha sanata cha yam bhur bhavati. Of one Mahatma's presence, how much everything is blessed, the Shastra talks. Narada Bhakti Sutra में ये सब बताते हैं. But same one human being is destructive, and he out of greed and power, when he makes a group of people, some are the human being killing terrorists, some are nature killing terrorists, they are called scientists. Some are the other beings killing terrorists. We are all terrorists only. Not only the terrorizing terrorists. They kill human beings on the name of religion. वो भी दुष्ट है. We are all killing the nature. We are terrorists only. We are terrorizing every tree, plant, every leaf, every butterfly, the remaining species of the other animal. They are all afraid. यार ये मनुष्य आज कौन से जाति का अंत करेगा अपने ये भोग लालसा से. How many things got extinct because of us? It's a very important need of the hour to discuss at the global level, universal level. If the samashti curses, human being सर्वनाश हो जाएगा. अभी वो समष्टि को मीन्स अदर जीवराशि को फिर भी थोड़ा तरस है हमारे ऊपर. In spite of we are so bad. Not an ordinary thought it is. Very important. I'm just sending this thought to the universe. Let everybody catch it, including me. Reduce our own every type of arthakama asakti. Just live life outside dharma, inside seek the Paramatma and moksha. This is the only way. Right? Now I am telling the thought here. So Paurusha Prayatnena, we are all given the ability to put efforts with the freedom. That's why we are destroying ourselves. That's what we said. And that can be correctly used. For using it correctly only, that's given. The only 3 correct uses are by Dharma Paripalana, by Loka Seva, by Adhyatmik Sadhana. Bas. For these, only the Paurusha Shakti is given. Free will is given. Whether it is a ability in the intellect to think, contemplate, ability to feel in the mind, ability to perceive in the senses, ability to work in the karmendriyas, ability to talk in the mouth, ये सारा भगवान ने अपने आप को दूसरों को नाश करने के लिए नहीं दिया. This everyone has to realize this type of stories, cinemas, cinema ganas, and nataka and patyamsha in the schools. They have to be written. They have to be made to teach, not the present science, which is only more and more exploring, exploiting, destroying everything. रोक तो नहीं सकते साइंस को. अभी साइंस हैज बिकम ए बिग थ्रेट एंड चैलेंज टू स्पिरिचुअलिटी. इट इज क्वेश्चनिंग स्पिरिचुअलिटी. इट इज सप्रेसिंग एंड डिस्ट्रॉइंग स्पिरिचुअलिटी. साइंस, as ever it does, last 200 years, 300 years, it's terribly doing. Even though finally it fails, but why should it take time when we all become spiritual and balance both of them? The sustenance happens in universe today only by balance. The grahas have to balance between each other. The continents have to be balanced. The nations have to balance. All human beings have to balance with each other. Finally, the materialism and spirituality have to go hand in hand. Then only the real sustenance happens, balance. So mind is going towards the direction, I don't know. The Lord is giving the thoughts. Swapaurusha prayatnena. Okay. And with this Swapaurusha prayatnena, our pointed goal is moksha by Atma Prapti. What is the sadhana with this Swapaurusha prayatna? Only one thing. Vivekena vikasina. Vivekena vikasana means vikasa prapta viveka. Means highly evolved viveka. Highest viveka. Vivekena vikasana means vikasa wala viveka. So viveka at the grossest level is very thin, ना, क्या खाना क्या नहीं खाना, वहां से शुरू होकर the little higher viveka are the dharma adharma viveka, the papa punya viveka. Then comes the bandha moksha viveka. It is called vikasita viveka. In that bandha moksha viveka, only in the atma prapti is moksha. Anything other than the atma is bandhana karana. That is the ultimate vikasa viveka. Even final most viveka vikasa is there is nothing other than Brahman and I am that. That he is called as Paramahamsa. The Hamsa Pakshi takes milk and leaves the water. So the Paramahamsa Guru realizes the Brahman and rejects the superimposed, the duality, the world. Vikasina Viveka. And this Viveka Vikasa happens when we go on using that Viveka on the basis of Shastra and Guru Upadesh. हमारा विवेक अभी शुरू हुआ लेकिन जागृत नहीं हो रहा, अभी सो रहा है. Still we are depending on Guru and Shastra or outer sources. And whenever they tell, हम like a क्या कहते हैं, हिलाते मुंडी like that. संक्रांति का बैल जो होता है तरंगा आंध्रा में, हाँ जी डीटी करे मदारी जमुरी की तरह in the class. But after we go out of class, our viveka is gone, looted away. Pakka aviveki mudha we do vyavahar. How do you say, Swamiji? Are we pursuing the reality every moment? No. Any moment we are not pursuing reality, we are in aviveka and mudata. That means every moment, that's what we are telling. So vikasa ko pana hai hamara vivek. The two vikasas of viveka is awakening the viveka is first step, then using that viveka at the higher and higher and highest level. Final viveka is where is anything other than Brahman at any time of the history period. Everything including Deshakala and Mana, Antakarana, Panchamahabhuta, Panchamahabhuta Rupanama, and whatever Parivartana in them because of Kala, is Sara Parabrahmadishtan be Aropit only, nothing is real. That's called Vikasita Vivek. So Paurushena Prayatnena, by our own effort, Vivekena Vikasina, Sahadevaha Jnayate, that self, the Lord, the realities, Jnayate, realized as ourselves. Hey Rama. Oh Rama, na tapas snana karma bhi. अब देखो महाकुंभ मेला में करोड़ों लोग स्नान कर रहे हैं डेली. And we have seen this million times. Tapaha snanaha karma. Snana means tirthayatra ityadi are so much required for getting us out of all the upadi tadatmya and our raga dveshadi kamadi vikara toward the world. Totally countless for the अंतःकरण शुद्ध होने के बाद अब उसी तपस्या वगैरह में जो द्वैत दिखता है उसी में हमें फंसे नहीं रहना. Even the Ishvara, even the Guru, even the Shastra, even the every sadhana and sadhana doing sadhaka and all sadhanas, all of them are also superimposed on reality. We have to reach to that substratum reality. For that, even this Ishvaro Guru Atmeti Dvaita, Ishvaro Guru Atmeti, Veda Varchitaihi, Bilva Patraihi, Advitiyam Samarchayet. Have we not studied 2 days back in our Nirguna Manasa Puja? ईश्वर गुरु आत्मा रूपी ये भेद भी करेक्ट नहीं है. ये तीनों एक ही अधिष्ठान पे आरोपित है. दिस इज कॉल्ड बिल्व पत्र टू दैट आत्मलिंगम जय शिवम. If that is the case, then how can this tapasya, which reminds us always of we are deha indriyas, this snana, and as if that it is snana vardi we have seen. There is a jala, I have to take bath. How can any water purify the Shuddha Atma? Can the water touch the Atma? And the Atma is Ashuddha anytime. Then does it require any snana? देखो तपो स्नान कर्म भी. Karma is yajnayagadi karma. So yajnayagadi karma, tirtha snana, danadi kriya, and then tapasyas. Kruchra chandrayana tapasya, wherein we are torturing or troubling our faculties to bring them to our control. यज्ञ से वॉट एवर वी हैव वी ऑफर उद्देशित वन देवता. देवता का उद्देश्य करके इन यज्ञ वी ऑफर द आहुतिस. In dana to the brahmanas, the co-living beings, we give whatever we have. In tapasya, indriyas, mana, we control. They are all required to remove all our attachments to the upadhis in the material. Once that's achieved, यही चीजें फिर विघ्न बनते हैं. That's why we have to be taught by some acharya. We should never study the shastras independently. If you independently study तो क्या लगता है? अच्छा वशिष्ठ ने कहा यज्ञ दान तपस्या कर्म मत करो, तीर्थ स्नान मत करो. I was going to Maha Mela परसों. Now I am not going. And the other aspect what he said is स्वपौरुषेण प्रयत्नेन विवेकेन विकासेन सदैव ज्ञायते. That is never started. अब ये भी गया वो भी गया. So the Jnana Karma Samuchayavada in our morning Gita class, here this one is going together. So every Karma Upasana taught or Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, they are for Antakarana Shuddhi. They won't give moksha directly. The Pratyaksha Karana Moksha is Jnana Deva. Jnana is by Vivekena. See, in our Vivek Chodamani, Atmanatma Viveko Kartavyaha Bandha Muktaye Vidusha. Tenaiva Anandi Bhavati Swam Vignaya Sachidanandam. अस्तिपायो महान कश्चित संसार भयनाशनः तेनात्यंतिक संसार दुःखनाशो भवत्यनु. वेदांतार्थ विचारेण जायते ज्ञानमुत्तमं तेनात्यंतिक संसार दुःखनाशो भवत्यनु. Everywhere it is taught. So through the upadesha given by the Guru based on Shastra, by understanding that there are two things, Atma and Anatma, we have to reject the Anatma and get identified with the Atman. The rejected Anatma is found to be Mithya. Finding it to be Mithya itself is its rejection. And now finding there was no snake is the rejection of snake. Not by rejecting snake. You can never reject snake because it was never real. So first only snake we are seeing. Then we are introduced with the rope. Then we are told rope is the reality, snake is superimposed. Then in the realization of rope, the snake is nowhere seen. So too we are seeing all the anatma and upadhis. We are told it has got the Paramatma as an adhisthana. Then we are told on the adhisthana Paramatma, they are all superimposed. Then we are told to realize the adhisthana through the nididhyasanam. In the realization of the Atma adhisthana, all of that is found to be never existing really independently. Yet, unlike the snake, in case of the upadhis, they continue to stay to continue the play of the world. Leela. That's it. But nothing is real. The Jnani, when you give water, he takes water, he drinks. Ajnani also takes and drinks. But in the Jnani's drinking, the water drinker, every one of them are kalpita on the adhisthana, he is in the adhisthana. The Ajnani takes this as real, forgets the adhisthana. So Adhisthana Brahma Tattva Anubhuti is the Lakshya. So here, Paurusha Prayatnena Vivekena Vikasina Sa Devaha Jnayate He Rama Na Tava Snana Karmavihi. So none of the upasanas have to be held as the goal. They are all means. Only for Antakarana Shuddhi. After that, go to Guru. From him, get the Vikasa Viveka of Atmanatma through Tattvas Mahavakya Upadesh, and then involving in the deep contemplation, realize that self which is already we are. Sadevaha Jnayate. That self is known. And always remember, the knowledge of the self is not like the knowledge of the world. It is knowledge. It knows by itself because it is Jnana Sarupa, if you want to understand in that language. Like I know the table, I know the book. In that way, I don't know the Atman. Atman is not an object. Yeah, it's a Gnapti Swarupa. Remaining as Gnapti Swarupa is knowing the self. We have to communicate in this language. That's why we tell. But this language never works in the case of self. So I know this, I know that, so I know the self. No. The self is not an object. It's pure Gnapti Swarupa. In that, the Triputi dissolves. One thing or Pramana, Prameya, Pramana, Pramata, Vichara dissolves. Pramata is the same self. Pramana is not required for that. Prameya also is the same self. Prameya, Pramana, Ekata. Without the requirement of Pramana is called as Paramatma Anubhuti. It is not knowledge, as we have knowledge of other things. Neither it is thoughtful knowledge, nor it is an objective knowledge. It is a subjective being. It will come in this text, other Upanishads. We are again and again listening. 100 बार सुनो, 1000 बार मनन करें, so then the बात भेजे में जाएगा. So पौरुषेण प्रयत्नेन विवेकेन विकासिना सदैव ज्ञायते राम न तव स्नान कर्मभिः. Okay. Now, for us to realize that inner self, we have to become antarmukha. So for becoming antarmukha, we have to recognize what are the reasons in us because of which we are not able to become antarmukha and we are consistently, relentlessly are bahirmukha. And those diseases we have to remove. Whether we call it as antarmukha or we call it as atmamukha or paramatmamukha. Mukha means towards. Whatever that is not allowing us to go toward the self, toward the real self, introverted, whatever is pushing us outside, all those. That is why in the next sloka, Sri Vaashishtha talks about this most necessary beginning of sadhana. Let us chant that mantra. Raga Dvesha Tamah Krodha Mada Matsarya Varjanam Vina Rama Tapodanam Klesha Eva Navastavam. No, you have to connect this to the earlier slokas. That's what our job. So, Raga Dvesha Tamah Krodha Mada Matsarya Varjanam Vinarama Tapodanam Klesha Eva Navastavam. This sloka has to be explained in lot of details. Whole day we will dedicate for it today. Whole day means Vidnasga class. Hey Rama, now let us talk in this way of seeing the examples. There are many people who are doing tapasya, dhanam, even yajna karma and upasana. Then pleased by this, the respective devatas are coming. When the devatas are coming, they are saying that, oh my so and so, you have done such a great yajna or tapa or dana, I am pleased with you. Here I am to serve you or to bless you, to give you the vara. But these fellows who have done the yajna and tapa, what are they asking? They are asking from that Lord terrible for powers, big powers. Now, with the powers gained, what are they doing? They are only doing those things by which they are gaining Artha Kama. In the gaining of that Artha Kama, they are not going back in destroying the whole world with the powers they received from the Devatas out of their Yagnadana Tapakarma. Why this is happening? Such a great tapasya they did, Ravanadi. Devatas got pratyaksha to them. Such a great power is given to them. Yet why they became destructive to the world? Because the maladjustments, the viruses in them. What are they? These are the ones. Those in whose bosom the raga, dvesha, tamaha, krodha, mada, matsarya, adi durgunas are there. They become terrible rakshasas when they get the powers. Therefore, powers we should seek only when we are pure. If we are impure, we become calamity to the world with the powers, then the higher power comes to destroy us. Therefore, what is important? Doing tapodana and invoke the Lord and get powers from Him, or first of all eliminating these impurities. These impurities have to be eliminated. Having removed these impurities, then you do tapodana. With this tapodana, antakarana shuddhi yoga, even Bhagavan becomes pratyaksha. With that pratyaksha Bhagavan, what we have to ask? We should ask him to enhance our Paurusha Prayatna in the Viveka Vikasa so that the Purusha is gained or Purusha is realized. Once for all, we are Mukta. This package understanding is the summary of Vedanta, summary of Moksha Marga, summary of all Shastras. By all means, eliminate the negativities of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya from the heart. Then you do the upasanas to invoke Bhagavad Kripa. That is only for the sake of Atma Jnanam and Moksha. There is no direct, simpler, correct, authentic, perfect understanding than this for the moksha. Otherwise, same thing. If we retain or have those inner impurities, more powers we get, more we destroy ourselves and others. तो इसलिए धन नहीं मांगना चाहिए. भगवान मुझे सद्बुद्धि दो पहले, उसके बाद धन देना. That's why कुरु सद्बुद्धि मनसि वितृष्णा. और जिसको सद्बुद्धि आता है, why will you go for धनाधन धन? You will go for sadhana only. We are ignorant, we are deluded that we want people to follow us, we want people to be with us, we want lots of money, we want lots of power. अरे पहले अपने अंदर का देखो. With whatever minimum things you have, that itself is enough for you to destroy yourself because of your inner negativities. If you get more and more powers, you destroy yourself more. है ना, 100 रुपए वाला 90 रुपए का दारू पी रहा है लोकल. अब उसको 1000 रुपए दे दो तो 900 का वो ब्रांडेड दारू पिएगा वो. Understood? The more powers, more resources, more destructive we become because we are impure in the heart. The impurities are these durgunas. Raga, attachment. For that which is giving us Sharira Indriya Sukha. Vastu or Vyakti. Dvesha. For those people or things towards those who are giving us Dukkha. Sukhanushayi Ragaha, Dukkhanushayi Dvesha. Definitions of Raga and Dvesha. The next one, Tamaha. Total delusion regarding the main goal. Then Krodha. Wherever we have Raga Dvesha, towards them, Raga जिसके प्रति है जो obstruct करता है, Krodha towards that. And जिसके प्रति द्वेष है, obviously Krodha. Next one is what? Mother. The mother is the power mother. है ना, धन मद किसी को होता है, पावर का मद किसी को होता है. Isn't it? The arrogance of power. Then Matsarya. Matsarya is Matta Saratiti, jealousy. The other fellow is going ahead of me, I'll pull him down. These are all the Durunas. Varjanam Vina, without giving up these things. Oh Rama, Tapodanam, these tapasya dana doing, Klesha eva, they give the more kleshas, Navastam, they are not good or real. Because through Tapodana, you get the Devata Krupa. Devatas are funny like the ATM cards. You put the card, put your number, bank में पैसे है तो आ जाते. So these Devatas with your upasana, they get pleased, and whatever vara we ask, they give tathastha and go. All the Rakshasas are blessed by Devatas only. No? So here he says, Klesha eva namasto. So what is the sequence? First purify the heart. Then do all tapasyas. Tapasya ityadi are used for purification of heart also. By freeing ourselves from these. Then same tapasya upasana we do, yes, to invoke the divine kripa. But the divine kripa we invoke only for viveka vikas. That is only to sadevok nyayate, to know the self. In this, even little bit we do mistake, we are enemy to ourselves. So, okay. So now Vaashishtha elaborating this topic in 2-3 shlokas. What is it? Very interesting thing it is. Though he started giving the sublime knowledge of Brahmajnana, related to that only, some corrections have to be done in our misunderstandings. Therefore, he takes up this very simple looking topic. But for some of us, this is a new knowledge. For me, तो नया knowledge है. आप सबको तो ज्ञात होगा ज्ञान, मेरे को तो नहीं है. What is that? Ragadi upagate chitte. When the chitta is endowed with ragadi durgunas, which are told in the above list, with those durgunas, vanchayitva param dhanam, vanchayitva ठग कर दूसरों को परम धनम यदार्जते. Whatever the wealth is earned from others by cheating them. So I have done cheating to others and I have earned his wealth and I got it as mine. Okay. And I have all these ragadi durgunas. And then now what I am doing? With this wealth earned in a wrong means by cheating others, a part of it, tasya dana. I am doing the dana. The new knowledge is what? When I do the dana with the money which I have looted, plundered from somebody, tasya artha tasya tatphalam. दाना यस्य अर्थाह तस्य तत्फलम. अब जिसका धन लूट कर मैंने दान किया ना, वो दान का फल उसको जाता है. मजा है कि नहीं नॉलेज? We know it, but tentatively we know. Now authentically we know. So if I cheat 100 rupees from you, and from that 100 I give 50 to the dhanam, the dana phala goes to you. Because money is not mine, no? वहां ऐसा हिसाब चलता है. First of all, the papa will come to me because I have done vanchana to you. And then the negativities I will do because I have ragadi durgunas. तो रागादि दुर्गुण से पाप करूंगा, उसका भी दुख होगा मुझे. किसी का वंचना करके धन कमाया, उसका भी मुझे पाप दुख लगेगा. And with that, even little bit dana, yajna, upasana I do, that phala goes to him. So 10,000 rupees I looted from some people and I did Satya Narayan Krita और भजन संध्या. ये सारा उन लोगों को जाता है जिनका आपने 10,000 रुपए लूटा. बंदा एक हो या 10 हो. ये क्लियर लिखा है. यद अर्ज्यते तस्य दानात यस्य अर्थाः तस्य तत्फलम. जिसका वो धन था, फल उसको ही मिलता है. Vashishtha ji is authentically telling here. That's how the universe works. The karma phala works. That's why कहते हैं मैं इतना दान दे रहा हूँ, इतना दे रहा हूँ, फिर भी मेरे को क्यों पुण्य नहीं हो रहा? तुम्हारा है क्या पैसे हो? अच्छा मेरा नहीं था. Remember, dana we have authority to do only the money which we have hard earned, not earned negatively or ना जो पुश्तों से आ रहा है. That's why even government also says an ancestral property, you can't give it to anybody by your choice. No, it goes to your own children. You cannot say no to it. मेरा कहने तुमने जो कमाया वही तेरा है, उसी को दान कर सकते. See the new lesson taught today. Therefore, it is not important to do dana. It is important to earn the money in the righteous means. With that, when you do dana, उस पुण्य का फल हमको मिलता है. So, but the total topic is what? He is just generalizing. You just look at the people, they do lot of dana and all, and you get tempted by it. मैं भी दान करता हूँ, तप करता हूँ, यज्ञ करता हूँ, social service करता हूँ. Go into intricacies. Where from he has earned the money? If it unrighteous means the fellow goes not to that fellow, to the others. And see the heart. Is it impure? Raga upagate chitte. Then if the chitta is full of raga, desh, kama, krodha, you will never do the dharma. You will never do the punya correctly. Or the adharma papi tumse hota hai. That is why heart is pure frame. Pure means no kama, no krodha, no lobha, no moha, no mada, no matsarya, no raga, no dvesha, no ahankara, no dambha. This is called pure heart. उस हमको ऐसा बनाना है, उसका ऑपरेशन करना है. अगर वो दुर्गुण है तो वो दुर्गुण है, बस नहीं होना चाहिए, छोड़ दो बस. And we have already knowledge, but he cheated me. You are Beokuf, that's why he cheated you. One thing, there is a prarabdha. Don't hate that fellow. No, that person helped me. That is your punya phala and he is a good heart. So thank him and leave him. Don't have raga also. In this way, very, very essential. Same way the next one. Ragadi upahate chitte. That chitta which is looted by raga, upahate chitte. है ना, कार्पण्य दोष उपहत स्वभाव. Arjuna says, na, ragadi upahate chitte, a person with whose chitta is full of ragadi dosha, vratadi kriyate chayat. With that, when he does the vratas, the japa vrata, upasana vrata, tirthayatra vrata, upasana vrata, ityadi, when he does it, na, upavasa vrata, tat dambha prochate. That's all not going to positively help. It's all hypocrisy only. तस्य फलम अस्ति मनाग्न च. उसका कोई पॉजिटिव फल तो मिलेगा ही नहीं तुमको. सो दैट्स फॉर रियल यज्ञदान तपस्या क्या है, पहले हार्ट को प्योरीफाई करो, देन डू यज्ञदान तपस्या. व्हेन द पावर कम्स, ब्लेसिंग्स कम, आस्क ओनली फॉर परमात्मा प्राप्ति. फॉर दैट द रिक्वायर्ड विवेक विकास, सो दैट तस्य सदैव ज्ञायते. हे राम. So how the clarity is given to us, see my Vaashishtha ji. Then till this is convinced by us, we have to keep on studying it. Then change the course of our life. No more the delusion, ignorance should guide us. This right wisdom should guide us. Right? In this way, few more shlokas. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Narayana Rakshimam Pahimam. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेम तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति. नारायण मंगल बुद्धिर्दास ओ श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. ओ वासुदेव शास्त्र की जय. वशिष्ठ शास्त्र वाल्मीकि विद्यासा वामदेव नारद ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतान की जय. सतनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. अनो पार्वती पदे महादेव सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मृति राम नाम में श्री आज माता की जय. श्रोता से उपासक संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्त गणित जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त श्रोता गण की जय. दैट्स गुड. Now find time to join Hindi class on Nirvana Manasa Puja for 25 minutes.